Bruh. We gonna still have to wait till tomorrow because that fucking Falcons nigga gonna want to wait till play tomorrow because he talking about he watching football today.
Final game of wild
that's the reason why he said he gave me the
we've
fourth.
got a good NFC matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles.
What's up?
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
26, Miles Sanders.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
That's his shit. I didn't set that shit up there.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
This nigga finna just throw underneath, so I got them
right
bang,
at the
I swear
40-yard
to
line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Carson.
Oh, this shit's so fucking dumb.
And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? He told us
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
To throw here. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle by...
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
This nigga don't click on no motherfucking body, do he? Sorry ass nigga. Click on somebody.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs,
computer tackling bitch.
A world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Staying on the ground on first.
So you telling me?
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards.
Telling me that this nigga Flex block throwing goddamn. Oh, never mind. That wasn't him.
48-yard line.
Second and 12. On the ground, Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
To Alvin Kamara.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
First down, Saints.
They tell this sorry ass nigga to click on somebody.
On first down, here's Love. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle by Avonte Maddox.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
Trying to
get one more
not about it now.
before the quarter breaks. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third.
Should I kick a field goal or go for it? Huh?
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
7-0.
A 38-yard attempt.
Bro, I just missed the fucking field goal. I knew I should have
And
went
Lutz
for it.
missed it to the right. No good. And this score
It
will
was
stay
4th and
right
2.
where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the...
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown!
Oh, this shit's so fucking dumb.
Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Where the fuck did he work at?
Once he took off. I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. How many speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw.
This nigga dropped the fucking ball. Come on, dumbass nigga. Catch the fucking ball.
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate quickly? So how do we have...
This nigga getting so fucking lucky, bruh.
Miles Sanders, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. This is Love. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Yeah, it's on.
Picked off at the 36. And he takes this.
Bro, this game just literally gave this nigga a pick off a tip pass that went all the way back. Come on.
And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side. It deflates the other side.
Yeah, I'm officially done with this game, bro.
And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Bro, I lost last night on some bullshit, like literally some bullshit.
It's not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
It's 28-0, bro. Awesome fuck shit. Like I just threw a fucking pick.
Trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go, then the defender.
I just literally threw a pick off a fucking tip pass that got bounced back all the way back to the other side of the field.
Double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Line of scrimmage,
yeah, it's basically
37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Love. And they will only muster a yard.
Bro, how the
here
fuck
to
is this
38.
nigga literally stopping me with 3-3? With 3-3.
Just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
No, the Eagles. How the fuck is this nigga stopping my run game with 3-3? 3-3-5. Bro, don't you think I know that? Look at this shit.
3rd and 9. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
18-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they set up the screen. That's
So you
complete.
telling me?
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Stop a fucking screen like that. Come on. The defensive lineman on this nigga.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And that's caught inside the 30.
I'm done with this game for real.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
For the point after.
When you start at your own 20, oftentimes defenses play you for the run. They stack the line of scrimmage. They decided, let's not run into that mess. Let's get outside, get to the perimeter, go high, wide, and hands and throw that bad boy downfield.
Beautiful ball, good catch, and then it was off to the races, one play and in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First down, New Orleans.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Oh, shit, so dumb, bro. Nigga throwing a post.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wild Card matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wild Card bout. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 3. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Camaro. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Gain of 2 yards.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Love. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And the Saints first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This nigga dropped the ball.
He dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Hey, check back 21, back 21, check back 21. Here we go, D, get off the field.
So you telling me?
Works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, you see they have to give
Yeah, I'm done.
here because they're playing this game now.
One and done in
at their
playoffs and
pace.
shit, bro.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20,
Yeah, it's on.
10. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking.
That's how this nigga is, bro.
Not only that, I think that between
and then I missed a field goal again off a perfect fucking kick.
Really over.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Oh,
this nigga, bro. So you telling me that this nigga is busting this bitch,
76 yards,
and I can't bust that bitch with a nigga at 335?
Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it?
And I'm in 334. Come on now.
To the top seeds. Overlook us in pretty darn good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That probably was that was their downfall, bro.
Field ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really, anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Running with Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
2 yards on the play.
They run. It's Kamara. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, New Orleans.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with Love. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
15.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Bro.
And my goodness, another interception.
I'm done.
Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Julian Okwara there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
31-yard line.
Throwing his Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Check back 21. Hey, what's the ball? What's the ball? Check 24. Check 24.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far.
I'm about to stretch this nigga to death right now.
Desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's got this down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They'll run again with Love on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now a dump off here complete. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
25 yards. And the Saints able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability.
Is good.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Tell me about it. This nigga right here.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly... Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
All this nigga doing is trying to throw streaks. Dumbass nigga, stop throwing streaks.
44-yard line.
I'm about to run it. I'm about to stretch your ass to death. It'll be like iso ball. Stretch, 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 stretch.
All year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
A man who's been busy this afternoon is Kamara again. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They run it again with Kamara.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Saints on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for first down.
New Orleans.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one,
hurt, bitch. Get the fuck out my game.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
It's now.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Who, Jeff Breezy?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter.
I don't know what that nigga disappeared somewhere.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. Now Wentz. And that's knocked away.
Chuck Clark, bitch, you supposed to pick that shit off. Weak ass bitch. I see why Payne got rid of your bitch ass.
They're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Chuck Clark, bitch ass, didn't catch a motherfucking pick.
No one there to stop it.
Bitch.
It's at the 8, but it carries all the
This
way
bitch,
into the end zone for a touchdown.
brother, I'm telling you, they threw that bitch directly at this nigga. This nigga batted that bitch down. Weak ass.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I swear to God, this nigga would never win a championship
but
in
if you're
here.
on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is
That's
still
how this
open for the
nigga is.
coordinator.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
He was brought down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Kill, kill, kill. Check, check.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Mike 57, Mike 57. Double dog, that's the way.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
This bitch Alvin running that hoe. This nigga finna get 200 yards rushing on this fuck nigga.
Situation.
Fuck all that.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big.
Let's get you back untied. Dislocated shoulder will not be able to return to this game. Bitch, you dropping niggas left and right.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
This nigga ass cheeks, bro. Not lost to this nigga.